Hey everyone, today was the last day we played with Eist Warriors and we had some nice finishes. Like, it was a very interesting match when we played against Woodland Spirit, who actually won round 1 and then pushed us in round 2 and nearly succeeded, but we actually turned the table and where we destroyed some elves. So, enjoy. Woody! Woody is interesting, because Woody is a matchup where I can use Yrden and Becker's Deck Mirror probably as a finisher. I should keep it as a finisher. Okay, that's good. We don't have Darren in hand, so probably Ceres is not a bad idea to have, especially with Skjald. Let's get rid of this one. Okay. I don't need Sigdrifa currently. I'm even thinking of getting rid of a Skirmisher. We have too much here. Yeah, that's like... discard-wise, this is not optimal here. We may want to play Saracen from hand. Let's see. So he actually played Wildhand Rider before the 5 units. That's interesting. We play Morkok, right? Like, then let's see what we do with Ceres. We don't have any resurrection anyway, so why do we care?
Across the wide, somber sea.
We also can't use Yalma if we don't use a veteran. Like, don't get a veteran into the graveyard. So the question is if we just do the veteran into the graveyard and... But Morkok is good tempo. Let's play Morkok. There is a resurrection. So now we would have a resurrection target. This is suboptimal already. Well, what can we do? So I would like to kill that. Since he's playing back row only, this would probably also be a good Yrden target, because he will probably play tactical advantage also onto the back row. So Yrden will probably find a lot of value here. And as long as we get backers in last round, we can play against Woody, except he plays it on an immune unit. So Yuta probably can be played without the damaging ability. So what we're going to do is kill the Spore. We already have 4 points extra for Yrden here on this row. If we play veteran, we maybe want to play defensive Yrden. But on the other hand, as I said, like, Yrden is something we would like to keep. From my experience with monsters, he doesn't have knockers and didn't want to play an active Spore. So that's why I played the Riders. Possible. Possible. Did I say that this hand is suboptimal? We may be forced to play Chironex, because like the key is to have last say here. So we even need to sacrifice Yrden for last say. That's the only thing with this deck is if you don't have Darren or Burner, or like the ability to double play Skjalds, you are in big trouble. Oh, he's actually playing Wild and Hard. Look at this. He's probably playing some big unit version. Well, I'm thinking of just killing up this Wild Hunt Rider here. And like Yrden on this row will be already amazing. But it may be even more amazing on his row. So let's wait a bit. I just hope he doesn't kill my veteran. But if he kills it, then I have a target for Yalma. So let's let him kill my veteran. It's fine. He can do that. He can do that. He only has 1 5 unit so far. And there's a second one. Okay. So Yrden on him is currently 5, 7, and it will be more. Here it's already 7. Like, individually it will be even more. If I don't have a target for Sigdrifa, I don't have a target for Freya, it's
exactly what I'd hoped for.
I'm playing Yuta here because I'm going to Yrden my row anyway, I guess.
A lesson in humility coming now.
And then Caldwell will come to my side, which is good as well. I also actually need to Yrden now, I guess. If I don't... Well, if I don't, then he may pass, right? When does he switch? on turn end he changes. So basically if I play Ceres now, he may want to go out and then I just play Geralt.
Stuck careful there.
We'll see. Let's see if he passes. Oh, he's committing goal because look at this. He's probably looking for some of the big guys. Oh, he's looking for luck. Look at this. He wants to luck with Ceres.
On principle.
Wait, what did he lock? Oh, he locked his Caldwell. Well, okay, this is interesting. Well, that's an interesting decision. Okay. So basically we can't play on. We get 6, 10, 17, 21 points. So we're actually ahead if we play Hirden. And then needs to play another card. But he still gets last save, which is a big problem. I can't bait him anymore. There's no chance.
Let's get this over with.
Shit. This is not what I want. I mean, we get some cards out of him, but we don't care at all. We just wanted to have last say. And like, with these cards, it's not possible. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm out here. I mean, now I have my graveyard populated, so that's a good thing. So he can push me around 2, but he doesn't need to. If he pushes me around 2, I'm glad, because then I'm going to go all in on points on him. But if he just bypasses, then we have a problem. There you are. I searched for you. Where have you been? Where have you been? Where's Darren? We only need this if he actually plays, so let's keep it. And if not, then we'll discard it. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Look at this. I just kill his Neckers now. Bye-bye, Neckers. So he wants to push me? Well, he can try. It's not going to happen. Does he eat my Ceres? Wait. What did he eat? Oh, he eats my Yuta, sure. Well, we should have Sigtrifed before that, but hey. That was a mistake. I actually wrote it in my guide on yesterday that you always should go for Sigtrifed first before his Austral comes. Now I have an 11-point Yalma, and then he's actually ahead. So the only thing we can do here is now Burner. Fix my hand. So that was bullshit. Oh, there's Becker, that's good. That was shit.
Nothing like some overseas.
If he's smart, he passes now. Oh, he's going all in. Look at this. Okay, so this is 14 on the Austral. Let me just hit this. Can we kill it though? What would we resurrect here? I don't know. 16 on spare chip? It's like, yeah, it's true actually. Let's start with this one. But then he eats it immediately, so... Let's get Ceres out.
The time for blathering.
And then we're going to back her if he passes. That's what I meant. Like, if I would have killed Scorching now, he would immediately have gotten for another one. So I can get Veteran. This is 8. And then we just banish something else. Do we use Eist here? No, we don't. It's the only chance we have. 16, then we are at 30, so we 9 extra points. 3 plus... This is just 7. Well, let's use it on the veteran. Let's see. Let's see if he passes. Osmo is such a strong card. Yeah, it's crazy. So and now we kill Spirit Chip, and then we still have Ice. So that's the big advantage then. Look at this. If we would have killed this before, if we would have killed this, actually we couldn't kill this now that I see it. But like tragically, if we would have killed this, then he could have even go. But whew. Okay, so we got the Woodland ability out of that. That's amazing. Now we have our leader and basically 2 extra cards. Okay, Unicorn is not bad. This is not bad. The only thing that I don't need is Skirmisher. Darren! Oh, come on. Something better? Nah. Let's keep this. Well, I guess we need to start with Darren, just like... We get a veteran into the graveyard. This way we can then we have a Signifier target. And whatever, I don't know. Does it matter at all? Just getting the warriors back into the graveyard. Good luck. Thank you very much. Werewolf. So that's nothing we can hit with Search Bear. But that's what we have Unicorn for. Give me something to hit. Yeah, you cannot hit the Spirit Chip. He didn't... Oh, he did Collide because, like, sure, makes sense. So this is something we can hit now. What do we rest then? Do we rest Spear Maiden? No, Yalma. We rest Yalma? Yalma onto Burner, I guess. That makes sense. First we get 6 value from there. So 1 card down and like 3 points up, but we still have Ice, so that should count for something. Because Ice also gets a Ceres.
Return her to me.
A lock, I don't care. And now for the big push. We summon the veteran.
Seen it all already.
And we go Iced on Yalma. Then Ceres comes out. And where's Burner? There's Burner for 5. Bam. Okay. So we're now 17 points ahead. And he has no woodland anymore. Yes! Ah, God, elves again. I don't want to play against elves anymore. None of your blue, so Marauder is... Okay, at least we got Burner and Darren. Look at this. Backers, okay, sure. Well, well, well. So, we get into the graveyard, Ceres, more quirk, and what else? We have 2 bears. Probably just like a veteran, right? At least you have Yalma, so we can Yalma immediately. There's gotta be a strategic count, he's mostly okay. He's a huge chariot for Yalma though. Well, that's true. That is true. This is very true. Ah, God. Again, artifacts, traps. This stuff is coming back.
Across the wide
That's good front row.
I will sail.
Let's not get in the way.
Unicorn. Plus, and cards you can play Utah for free. What do we do with you? I think we just spare maiden you.
The time for blathering is past.
Let's see.
So what's our plan?
Okay, there comes the tempo. Is Roach there as well? No. No Roach. Okay, at least something. He kills off my units. That means he doesn't run reaches.
You stand before the Queen of Skellige.
Skilled Unicorn, look at this. I guess we get rid of those two. There's like... all the other options are not that interesting. Longship, decent target for Hjalmar early on. Sure. Especially if you play double Hjalmar.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
Oh, he sets up Shira, look at this. Is this a Shira setup? Actually use Spear to maybe fool me. So we just use Unicorn here, right? Even if Spear definitely means Scorch. I mean, this is +8, this is +5. So this would be 9, this would be 12. So it would, for example, get rid of this. If I kill it here, it would be 11 and 9. So we could just use 2 and then Scorch. Questions over questions. Let's do this. And this. So this way you need to stagger the Scorch a bit, so you can't Scorch immediately. And if he has Shiru, at least we save 2 of those. Well, never mind me, of course he has Unicorn. Good thing about this is I have Unicorn too. Tempo's just important in the game? Yeah. True, well, in Grand 2 Cobble is really cool. So we got actually a Sigtarifa target, we got a Hjalmar target. So if he shears me, at least he got 4 points out. Shear is currently worth 20 points. But he can't buff it, so... that's the thing. That's the thing with Prover. We've called it the forest. Oh, okay, he hits it with Ifnay. I see. I see. Oh, actually, you can use the spare. Never mind me. Sure, I forgot about that. That he can do. The good thing here is now... what's the good thing? What's the good thing? we can seek trade for Unicorn. Veteran. It's not optimal, but maybe you can back or something.
And then some.
And we're still bleeding, that's good. If you go 1 card down, he loses some of his shots probably, and we have like Warrior, that would be amazing. It's still good tempo. Well, so this is basically a 7 at the moment. We would tie then. So I'm just going to use this one.
Who wants to taste
And I'm going to take the
Skellige
veteran
steel?
to kill this. So there we go. So we probably will lose this round though.
Follow me this way.
I guess we will. And he finishes it off. Very smart, because otherwise he could back her. He knows his stuff. There's nothing to resurrect. I would like to keep my Geralt. I would like to keep my backer. Yeah, this is over. I don't know. Last week, like, my winning streak of Eist was crazy. And now I think maybe like it's the patch, or I don't know. But situation has changed. Well, I probably just drop that if he plays into this. Ha, wow. He probably dry passes me anyway. Yeah, there we go.
Ario's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
Oh well. Let's see how we win this. He still has 4 charges. That's really scary. So we probably want to have a second bear, which we then discard. Now we have 2 scouts to rest if we get the wrong one. We start off with getting rid of this, right? Why not? Why not?
Don't you pester me.
Let's see if we draw. Yes, we draw Marauder. So basically we need to discard that. And then we have the chance to get a skirmisher. My sequencing is a bit off these days. Eist is not T1. I think so, actually. I won so many games with this deck, it's like crazy. It has such a streak, actually. So that's a good combi. We probably want to rest Veteran, and what we do with this, I don't know. If we roast deck, then maybe we can actually use Yuden on it. Harald and Krach are both better. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I think this is probably one of the T1 decks. I'm not sure what I do with the Marauder. I could take the chance, but... let's actually play Jutta here. If he hits it, I can back her. What I'm thinking is currently if I just play the Marauder, it will hit my units, which means more backer. Question is just if I Yirden this or not.
I never miss.
Well, if it hits Ceres, it's bullshit. I could also hit the Veteran first. Do we rest the Veteran here? What would a I would like. I don't get good Yama target anyway, so let's do it this way. I'm actually resing Veteran now. Where do I Yirden though? I Yirden the top, I Yirden the bottom, and the back at the top. That's how I do it.
Stars are all the trophies I need.
Let's see. Don't get CDR sometimes. They think the Woodland and Krach are bad. Well, Woodland is definitely the leader of everything currently. Yeah, it just kills off my unit. I don't like this. At least now my Marauder gets more targets.
Let us put our steel to the test.
Well, that was a good Marauder. Look at this. That was exactly what I wanted. Nice. The thing is, you probably play Scorch, right? I mean...
Peace with humans? I buy that.
Yirden is, in this case, not really helpful. I can still finish up with Marauder, like... Veteran into Becker. Let's kill off the elf. Let's see. I think CDR, by the way, has a pretty good understanding of what's going on. Probably even better than we do. What is this? Is this the card, like the ambush card, which just destroys my next unit? Because if, then it would be Yirden. If that's the case, then I would like to play Becker on Jutta. And then use this on In this case, I use background now. Let's see if he scorches. Or whatever he does. We'll see. Probably keeps it until the end. Big units against cartels. Just like... Yeah. Archa's Queen, 12 visions. Well, the thing is, if Archa's Queen would get out of hand, if not. But I have not seen one viable Archa's deck. Like, not one. So, yeah, I don't get it as well. I think Archa's Queen could do a lot better.
Onward, Fryhead!
Okay, moves it away, sure. Kills up in bear. So is this still, like, what is this? Whatever I play, it will get killed, right? And that is like just a 4-point Jurgen. I need to use this anyway. Do we Yalma? No, we don't. Let's just see if it goes through or not. It won't. Sure. And there we go.
Let's get this over with.
And now he scorches me or whatever, and yeah, it was. I was pretty sure that this was Pitfall Trap. Let's see if he scorches me. Like, the question is, like, can he get rid of this one or not? If he can, then he wins it. Can I send a deck link for some feedback? It's not very consistent, struggles around one, but really satisfying when it comes together. Sure, just send it on my Discord, and also like then also the community can look at it. There's like a channel, Quent decks. Just post it there, and people will help you. I of course as well. This is interesting. He hits this one. Does this mean he can't get rid of it? It's it's professional. That's why I hit it. No, professional can't be. Oh, sure, he has one spray left. What is going on here?
Your powers of deduction.
Now he has reaches. What did I say? People play reaches now. I told you. I told you people play reaches. Thanks everyone for watching the video. Subscribe if you want to see more Quent content, especially my in-depth Quent guides going live on weekends. And don't forget to check out my Patreon page where you can support this channel and get cool rewards in the process. My Twitch times are Monday to Thursday starting at 2 CET. See you on stream.